Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about denotation and connotation. When it comes to precise and effective use of language, it is important to know the difference between the two. Let's first uncover the definition of the word denotation. Denotation refers to the literal, dictionary definition of a word. It is explicit, direct meaning that a term conveys without any additional implications. The way that I'd like to remember is denotation is equals to dictionary, or D for dictionary. Let's have an example. The word snake. Its dictionary definition, or it denotes any of numerous limbless, scaly, elongate, and sometimes venomous reptiles. Let's use it in a sentence. The snake coiled itself around the branch. As you can see, the word snake in this sentence refers to an animal or a reptile. Again, denotation is the literal or direct meaning of a word that you can find in dictionary. Next, let's define the word connotation. Connotation, on the other hand, refers to the additional meanings, emotions, or associations that a word carries beyond its literal definition. It is the emotional and imaginative association surrounding a word, or in other words, it is the feeling or idea that a word carries which affects how readers understand its use in a sentence. Basically, it is the way a word or phrase makes you feel. This can be positive, negative, or neutral. The way that I'd like to remember is connotation is equals to connection. In that connection, how I feel about the word. Let's look at an example together. The word old. We're gonna make a connotation scale here, and we're gonna level it with negative, positive, and neutral right in the middle. The word old has various synonyms. Some of them have different connotation. For example, we have the word mature, we have the word decrepit, and age. The word decrepit can be harsh and rude. It has more negative connection. Mature, on the other hand, is more positive. It might represent somebody as wise or skilled. Age falls on neutral. It don't associate with the positive or negative connotation. Let's go back to the example snake. Let's use it in a sentence. You should not trust him. He is a snake. In this sentence, do you think the word snake still means an animal? Not anymore. So the meaning suggested in the sentence is a person who is deceitful, or a person who cannot be trusted because he or she makes other people believe something that is not true. As you can see, this meanings is no longer what the dictionary says. It is already interpreted in a different way based on how it is used in the sentence. Let's have another example, the word child. Let's use it in a sentence first. Roldan is an energetic child. What do you think its dictionary definition? The word child in a sentence denotes a literal young person. Now, let's have the connotation of the word child. Let's use it in a sentence. Marie said, I am mad at my husband. He is such a child. Based on how the word child is used in the sentence, what do you think its connotation? Does it mean that the husband of Marie is still a young person? No. What it means is that he lacks sense of responsibility or he shows immature behavior. Another example, the word darkness. Let's use it in a sentence. The lamp suddenly went out, leaving us in darkness. The denotation of the word darkness in this sentence is the absence of light. Now, let's have its connotation. Brad has been living in darkness since his wife passed away. Based on the sentence, does it mean that Brad has been living in a place where there is no light? No, it means that Brad's life is full of sadness or grief. Other connotation of the word darkness are hopelessness, evil, fear, suffering, and even death. Here's some more examples of denotation and connotation. The word home. It can use in a sentence that denotes a place where one lives, a residence. Or it connotes warmth, safety, family, or comfort. The word rose. It can use in a sentence that denotes a type of flower, or it connotes love, romance, and beauty. Here's some key difference between denotation and connotation. In terms of scope, denotation is narrow and specific, focusing only on direct meaning of a word. Connotation is broad and can vary widely based on personal, cultural, and situational context. Objectivity versus subjectivity. Denotation is generally objective, meaning is agreed upon and consistent across different contexts. Connotation is subjective, meaning that can change depending on individual experiences, cultural backgrounds, and emotional states. In terms of usage, denotation is used when clarity and precision are needed. Connotation is used when you want to evoke feeling or implication beyond the literal meaning. Understanding about denotation and connotation is crucial for effective communication, as it allows one to convey and interpret messages with both clarity and depth. I hope you understand the difference between denotation and connotation.